Follow all Moesiu news on his website, www.moesiu.com, on his Facebook and Instagram page too, for daily exclusive publications.
Hello and welcome on Moesiu. My name is Jorborg and Moesiu is not only a YouTube channel. You can also shoot me on Facebook and Instagram, Moesiu, and you have also my website, www.moesiu.com, where you have all information, tips, video, instruction, all these kind of things, and all is about Yamaha things, like we have the Modex 6 Plus today, and all Modex and montage for software. You have also audio modeling, Camlet Pro, and John Melas softwares. And if you want to discovering, learn, go deeper with it, you have also my masterclass services for Moesiu. You have all information on video description about this and then video ending, and it's one-to-one through Zoom, and you choose the topic we are working together. This is not a learning when we start by this and that and that and that. You choose the topic we are going to work together. Today's topic is about recording audio on USB stick, because sometimes you have an idea, you do not want to go in pattern and do the setting and say, I will do my introduction like this part, my verse, my chorus, my bridge. Say, I have just an idea, I find this performance, I find it very cool to play, I have an idea, I want to keep it, can I record it with a USB stick connect to the Modex 6 Plus? Yes, you can, and that's the today topic. But before to start, if you are not a Moesiu follower, click on subscribe and click on the bell to be informed when I release a new video. And if you see the channel, perhaps you can think, Joel, you have already done a video like this. Yes, I do. Yes, but I have done it before one operating system release, and I want to merge all information, because I shoot also questions on Facebook group, on forums, and sometimes I have some questions that come, and I say, okay, my first video does not cover all, because there are things that change a little bit after, so I will do one with all except one thing, because remember, it's basic. I try to be short time, not always, but I try. So to format the USB stick, it's the FAT32. You can do it on your computer. You can do it directly on your Modex Plus or the montage or the Modex. And if you do not find how to do it, just check my video about updating for the Modex, and you will find this information. This video is recorded on January 23. It will be released soon in February 23. Start February, I think. At this time, there is no new operating system for the Modex Plus. Check the video operating system for the Modex, and you will have the information how to update the key if you do not find a way to format it in FAT32. Okay, so let's go. What can I record in audio through the USB 2 device? It's near here, I'll be on the back of my Modex Plus. So you connect the key. You do not need a huge key with a huge size. Be careful, because sometimes the brand put encryption or protection on the USB stick. We do not need this for synth. So format and remove all these kind of things that can make the key do not work with the Modex. And that's the first thing. Okay, I have an idea with the performance. Can I record it directly in audio? Yes, of course you can. I have prepared a pattern or a song that we call in MIDI here. I have prepared, record it, and can I record it to USB stick? No, you cannot. I'm working with my guitarist. He's going to play and sing. We have a little mixer, and I want to record directly on the USB stick on my Modex, because very easy to do that. Can I? Yes, of course. All the things that come from add input is record on the USB stick. So you can choose another sound that you add FX through the add input. Also, you can record it and playing the two sounds together. Yes, you can. But you need to understand one thing. since the montage release from 2016, with Yamaha, we say that this is synth. This is not a workstation, so you do not have the things that we have previously on the Motif. You do not have a dedicated song mode. You do not have a dedicated pattern mode. You have, I would say, it's unified. Inside the performance, each performance, you have the performance recorder. So you can record a linear MIDI song from the start to the end. You can do it by part, by doing introduction, verse, chorus, bridge with the pattern, okay. But this is not a workstation. There is no fully edition for MIDI inside. And for the audio, you have here. Here you can record on USB stick from here. But the things you cannot do is to start recording here and to go and jump to the pattern and play for the pattern. Because when you start to record or play here, the transport way is, I will say, blocked for this. So you cannot jump to the other window. That's why you cannot launch a playing pattern and record audio. So what I can do, I find this performance, I have a good idea, and I want to record it directly on audio. Yes, I can. Okay. How to do this? For the first time, as remember, that's the same thing for MIDI. Be careful. For the audio, generally, you record on one shot. But for the first time, you can press Rec here from the buttons. But if you have done something, if you press Rec, it will start for a new thing. So if you come back to do something, to play, adjust things, replay, after on this time, you need to come back from the screen. Okay, understand this? This is the same thing for pattern, song, and audio. So my performance is ready. I want to start with the scene 4, and to record, very easy. I press Rec. It's blink, and you see something here. Manual at the start. The first purpose is manual. What means manual? Manual means that when I press play, I will have the recording starting, and I have, if I do not play quickly, I have a blank time. You can think it's a losing time. Depends. If I play myself with arpeggio, yes, I will say. If you play with the guitarist or the singer, connect through the AD input, you need to wait a little bit, of course, to let it going. That's why you have a trigger level, and you can think, okay, with arpeggio trigger level 1 is enough. This is a low value. It starts directly. It works fine. Yes. So why does we have these huge things? Because if you work with AD input and the guitarist or singer, if the singers do on the mic and it starts record, so perhaps you want to wait a little bit. So you can check the level coming, and here I have nothing, but you can check the level coming and set the good trigger point. Here I will do with only arpeggio, so I can set 1. So I come back to be sure it will start finally, because I changed the settings. And to record now, when I choose my trigger lever, I just need to play on play. It does not start because it weighs the trigger level, so I just need to play now. And I end with the clap, and it's save, and you say, okay, it's named new audio rec. Can I rename name it before recording? No, you cannot name before recording. If you press, it will go to load, as I show you up. As soon you press, even with an empty title, it go to load. Say, okay, but I have 2 other performance I want to record, and a new audio rec, new audio rec 2, that's not very fun. Can I rename this? Yes, of course you can. Just go to utility, and we go to content load. It's pink, remember, pink content load here. Content load, and here I choose the type WAV file. Why? Because we record in 41,000 hertz and 16-bit. I need to think in English, not in French. CD quality. We do not record on MP3. This is a synth. We are on music production, so we record in nice quality format. So this is CD quality format. If you want to make the MP3, you can do it on your computer after. But here we do good quality. And here I have my new audio Rakewave. And if I press on it, I think I rename. And now, if you press on it, it will load here. So I remade the things. Wi-Fi. When you want to do something inside this screen, you need to press the job here. And now, when I press, I can delete if I want here in the yellow color, or I can rename. So I do not make the space, but you see the ID, after I remove here. So, okay. Does it work? Remember, after we press play, press rec, new thing. Does it work and record fine? Here it's empty. I load. This is the first way to load. Yes, with the trigger one, it works fine. One of the quick way to load is to go here. And here it's load, but I will show you. You press 2 times enter. No need to go on the screen. 2 times and you can load. Of course, it load and it load one. You have one load each time. If I go to one of the performance, I will check. Let's go here. Let's go to playwright, and this is always the same WAV file. And this is the same thing for the pattern and the MIDI files that you have loaded. The MIDI is the song there. There is only one load each time. So you can change performances like this. It's always the same. And you can think, okay, but I play a piano bar in the club. Generally, we play with the guitarist and singer. We play acoustic, but sometimes we need to have 3, 4 audio file like this. Can I have them on a USB stick and play? And how to load quickly. And you can say, if each time before to start the song, I say, okay, just wait a minute. I press play rec, I go here, or 2 times enter, and I select, and the others wait. So, of course, you have a cool things add with an operating system from the Modex and Montage. If you do from this screen, Shift and Live Set, you can store the performance and the file from the USB stick. Directly, you see on the bottom, there is a little symbol audio on the bottom left. You have the audio icon, means that there is an audio link through the USB stick. Of course, you need to have the USB stick connect. Of course, you need to have the good WAV file inside the USB stick, because you know what to load with the name. If you delete, in a good way, delete the WAV file, you will have a not found here, because it do not found. Can I do an introduction about this and jump to this part? Yes, I can, and I can start. Can I go on others? Stop, because this is the end. But yes, you can change sound. Of course, if there is no audio link to it or no pattern link to it, of course, it will be a problem. If you launch 2 things together, I think it can be a problem, but you can change things for the audio file. I think for the pattern, it doesn't work, but for the audio file, it works. So that's very, very great. Of course, and you can say to me, okay, but this is a great thing, but here I can edit and I can set the performance, I will say playing level through the live set, because this is the live set who decide what is the level for the performance, I will say design. Can I change the level of the audio file record? No. Each time you go here, you will see that the level is always 255 if you set 255. But if I change and I come back and load one of the songs, it come back to this value from 255. So you need to go on your computer and normalize, adjust the levels with one of the software to have nearly the same levels for all the audio files. If you do not do this, you will have some little level problem. So that's why it's quite good to, if you have 2, 3, 4, 6 backing track to play. If you want to play fully with the band with the backing track, like I do as example, because we have one guitarist and 2 singers in after work, you need to manage in another way. For me, it's Camelot Pro, of course. And I think we have seen all we need to record through the USB stick and play the file also with the live set, which is great. Let's go to the bonus time. And for the bonus, we are going to talk about MIDI. And you can think, Joel, there is a problem. This video is about audio recording. Yes, but as I say to you, I see the Facebook group. Sometimes I receive a question. I remember to you, I do not answer on private message, on private mail. And the answer I give on the forums, on the Facebook group, are always for everybody when I take time and I can answer. It's a great pleasure for me to help you. But if you want something for you, especially in private, this is the masterclass services, and this is not in this case. So sometimes I receive also, I say, sorry, I cannot answer. But people sometimes ask, can I record audio through MIDI? MIDI 5D or MIDI through the USB. And perhaps if you know, you think, why somebody asks this type of questions? Not everybody know all the technical parts. There are some people who start to play and start to learn how to use. They want to make a pleasure with a Yamaha synth, as example, and they do not know all the things that I know because I play from very, very long time, and I learn technical points through the years. But if you start to play and you start to need to understand how it's work, and perhaps you do not know really what is MIDI and what is audio. And it's important, and it's a thing that we always start when we do a group session with Camelot Pro from audio modeling, when we do Camelot Pro session and group through Zoom too, it can be done. And also we have done in Music Space, you have a replay that you can see, a MIDI introduction for MIDI and audio with Camelot Pro. And we always start by explaining what is audio, what is MIDI. So I will do in very short version with one other example. So what is audio? This is very easy. This is the things you can directly hear from your ear. Yes. And I take my very nice engine. It's black like this. And I put far for the mic because the level will be far. And audio, this is this. This is audio. You hear. This is like an instrument, a wood instrument or guitar, something like that. And I would say not the problem, but the difficulty with audio, when you record audio, if you made a mistake, I made a mistake, you need to record another time. Yes, of course, some softwares can help you to remake things. This is not so much, but quite expensive. It takes a lot of time to do it very finely. I have tried. And I say, for the things I've done, generally, it's more quick for me to do a punch in, punch out, and re-record the audio I need on my DAW, which is Cubase, you know. Cubase Pro, of course. So, generally, this is what you do. Audio, you made a mistake, you need to record one at a time to delete and record what you mistake. And for the MIDI, this is not the same thing. So for the audio, also, if you put too much reverb on your piano part and you record and listen on the mix, and the same thing, say, too much reverb when I record my piano, so I need to reduce and remake. That's why we say when we record, that's my part, sound engineer, record must dry, especially for the voice and for some other things, record dry and add effects after. It's helped to prevent this kind of mistake when you do the mix and you say, wow, it's not good. Okay, So not too much to this for. And what is MIDI? Because you can say, yes, but you explain this, but here on electronic device, I do this, and I have sound. Yes, but I put the level at 0. MIDI is electronic partition, I say, electronic sheet about the music you are going to play with notes and with events controllers that you move, that you can move when you play. And MIDI, this is this. So this is MIDI. This is the D4 I play at speed, because the velocity, there is no weight measurement here. It's the captor, the system check the speed you play and transform this on velocity. I will say to be shorter and not to be far. And this is MIDI information. This is MIDI. This is MIDI. This is MIDI. All the things I can move are MIDI. And the great thing with MIDI that you record here inside, and after you go to the computer, because this is a synth and you need to edit the notes or the events on the computer, the MIDI, you can easily change the mistake you made. If I have I need to record this, and I made, I mistake, I can continue to play. That's not a problem, because on MIDI, I know, if I record MIDI, I know that I can change this by that, because this is very easy to down. And that's the big advantage to record on the first. On MIDI, go to your DAW, and after make the correction for the little mistake you have done, and this is MIDI. And after this information, this electronic map of the things you play and you move, go to the sound generator. Here you have the big advantage with the synth, is all in one. You have all the things in one. I removed the mod wheel. That's great to have this. If we talk a little bit about virtual instruments, this is the same thing. The virtual instrument receive this information, what you play on your keyboard, what you move, etc., and it receive it, and it produce, after receiving this, because it understands what you do, it produces the sound, the audio that you hear. So this is the difference from MIDI and audio. And through the MIDI DIN, this is only electronic map, playing keyboards and events controller information. There is no sound from it. From the USB to us, this is different things. You can have MIDI and you can have audio too, but this is not the today video topic. That's video ending. I hope you have liked it. I hope you have find it interesting. I think I'm not too short, but it's important for me to explain to you MIDI and audio too. If you like the video, please click on the blue thumb, because this is very important for me to know that you like the content I provide. And sometimes also people ask to me, hello to the Moesio team, etc., etc. I will say to you, I am alone to do all. So recording, video producing, tutorials on the web, post on Facebook and Instagram. I am alone. I do all, and this is my pleasure, yes, but it takes time. Why sometimes I cannot do all the things. So it's very important to me, if you like, that you press on the click, because this is a huge I'm tired, I think, huge job to do this. And the second reason is not to say, okay, I have 1.5 likes, yeah, I'm happy, because more you like, more people will know the channel, and more users can access to all this information. So if you want a Moesio Masterclass, you have all information on video ending, and see you soon for one other Moesio video. Bye.
Would you like to discover, learn, or improve your knowledge of your Yamaha synthesizer or stage keyboard? Book your Moesio Masterclass now. Your private session is conducted online through Zoom. Take all benefit of Moesio expertise, Yamaha synthesizers and stage keyboard specialist for nearly 20 years, and consultant for Yamaha Music Europe and France. As member of International Yamaha Tech Talk live team, and host of the Camelot Pro sessions for audio modeling, Joel take care of your experience level. Whether you're a beginner or a skilled user, get the most out of your Yamaha synthesizer, Stage keyboard, John Mayall's software suite, or Camelot Pro.
Book your session from the Moesu Facebook page. Use slots available in the service tab, or by email, moesu@orange.fr. This service is available in French and English, only for users who live in European Union. Camelot Pro 1-to-1 Masterclass are available for users all over the world through audio modeling platform. Thank you for watching this Moesu video. Do not forget to click on like, subscribe, and click on the bell to be informed when a new video is online. Do not hesitate to write a comment or ask a question. See you soon. Bye.